right, welcome back. You are watching NTV Weekend Edition. Now, before we took a break, we promised you to give you details of what is happening this week in Zimbabwe. And of course, the South African country is expected to hold its election on Wednesday. That's the 23rd of August. 10 presidential candidates will be taking part in that decisive poll once again. And Duncan Khaemba is in Harare for this particular report and will be giving us a blow-to-blow account of the events from Zimbabwe. Let's have a look.
Wednesday, August 23rd is yet another momentous occasion for Zimbabwe as its 6.6 million registered voters troop to polling stations across the country to vote in the general election. 11 presidential candidates had been cleared for the contest, but official opposition leader of the Movement for Democratic Change, Douglas Munzora, pulled out of the race, claiming the political environment was not conducive for yielding a free and fair election, leaving 10 contenders on the ballot. Front-runners in the race are the incumbent President Emmerson Mnangagwa of ZANU-PF and his main challenger Nelson Chamisa, party leader of the Citizens Coalition for Change, CCC, a battle that will be a rematch of the 2018 election, whereby Chamisa garnered 44.3%, while Mnangagwa was announced the winner with 50.8%, results which were contested. For one to be declared a winner, he or she must garner 50% of total votes cast. Chamisa will be seeking to prove a point after being kicked out of the main opposition party MDC through a controversial Supreme Court ruling in 2020, which ruled that his succession of the late Morgan Tsvangirai was irregular, with over 20 MPs allied to him being recalled for being loyal to Chamisa, forcing him to form a new party, the Citizens Coalition for Change, in January 2022. High cost of living, unemployment, international debt burden, corruption are some of the major issues at the center of the election, likely to influence the voting. Politics of generational change will be another factor at play. The president is 80 years old, while his main challenger Chamisa is half his age at 45, having come second in 2018 at 44.3%, with Mnangagwa narrowly garnering the 50% requirement when he received 50.8% of the votes. ZANU-PF heavily relies on rural constituencies where it remains popular, while the opposition has controlled urban constituencies since 2000. The two leading presidential candidates have been traversing the country to woo supporters ahead of Wednesday's general election. While President Emmerson Mnangagwa held his final rally on Saturday in Shurugwi Midlands, Nelson Chamisa will have his final submission rally here in the capital Harare on Monday. Nation Media Group, the media of Africa for Africa, is in Zimbabwe and will be giving you real-time updates as events unfold. Duncan Khaemba, NTV, Harare.
All right, thanks, Duncan, our man on the ground who has pitched camp in Harare in Zimbabwe, to give us all the details.